What's going on, beautiful people? It's your boy Bailey B. I am the Enlightened Entertainer. I like to entertain and educate at the same time with the purpose to inspire you to be your best self. What's going on? I'm super excited. Just got through skating. You know what I'm saying? Doing my thing tonight. Listen to some good music, even bust me a sweat. I done dried off now, but I'm behind these beautiful lights. And I'm really excited to give you all this message. I wanted to shoot this vlog to inspire you all, just to talk to you all about where I am right here and right now on my journey. What's today's date? September 18th, 2017. My book just fell. Sun Tzu, The Art of War. Haven't read it yet. Gonna look forward to it. But I'm shooting this. See my beautiful library back here is growing. Poor people have big TVs and rich people have big libraries. So, I'm already working on mine. You hear me? I learned that way back in the day. Matter of fact, when I was working with my brother, we used to put down carpet. I was in middle school, and we used to go to work, and I lived in apartment complex, a 2-bedroom apartment, mom dudes, my dad, and every morning during the summertime, I used to get up with bro, and we would go to work and put down carpet. Like carpentry, I don't know if you know about carpet, but it's hard work. I used to get like carpet burns all on my arm from lugging the big carpet rolls and learning how to like kick them in and cut the carpet and use the hot glue gun and tile it in. It was a very physical job. And shoot, way back then I realized, like, listen, man, hard labor ain't for me. I ain't finna be out here using my body like this every day. Gonna use my mind. But what I noticed when I would go to these mansions is that all of them had somewhere in them that had a big library. So the people that lived in these big homes had big libraries because they did a lot of reading and they fed their mind. And you can find out a lot about someone just about what type of books and what type of information that they put into their mind. How did I get here today? At a very young age, I started putting in information in my mind. It wasn't through books though. I didn't read my first book until my junior year of college. But the information that I put in my mind was I wasn't necessarily always in a mindset of where I was and the things around me. I very much so lived in my head where I had imagination. I remember one of my very first visions that I ever had was I was always in love with football and the Dallas Cowboys. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the Cowboys. We got spanked tonight, but shout out to them boys anyways. I'm rocking with you whether you win or lose. Anyways, but I remember having on one of them plastic cowboy helmets and one little bar right here in the cowboy helmet, on the cowboy jersey, and a little plastic shoulder pads and running around right outside my apartment complex with my friend Travis playing football every day. And I remember we was just out there playing around, and I remember one day I had a vision of like helmets just moving around on the football field, and I was like, yo, that's college football. I remember like, yo, that's college football. Went on all these years and began to play city league football where I was very good. That was a way for me to um, express my passion and my aggression in a good, healthy way and learn some leadership skills. And also, like a lot of game in life, I learned through football. So I was very good. I wound up earning a scholarship to go to South Carolina State University. So I'm at South Carolina State. I'm playing ball. I'm doing my thing. And I finally got on the field and started playing. And I was in the coach's office watching practice. And I remember the helmets from the practice video I'm looking. I was like, yo, the same vision that I had when I was a little boy was the same vision that I was seeing on a TV screen when I was watching my self-practice on the field. So even at a very young age, before I was reading and taking in information from books, I was implanting right thoughts into my mind. How did I end up here in Atlanta, Georgia? Right here, right now. A couple more months, it'll be 4 years. I will be happy to say I'll be a senior in my senior year of Atlanta. We'll see we're going to move on to my doctorate or whatnot. But I tell people like, well, how did you wind up in Atlanta? And I tell them, short answer, my soul. Long answer, I was working at the YMCA, and I loved this job when I first got it. I was at the bottom, lower level job, entry level, where I was a wellness coordinator. So basically, people would come on the wellness floor, which is the weight room, and I would teach people how to use the equipment properly. Most people don't know how to work the equipment. How to get the right pump or use it to the proper technique. So I would always be able to get to jump in and help them out, which is what I love to do, is help people. So I would get on the wellness floor, help people work out, and I really liked what I was doing. And at the same time, I was going to school at the University of Santa Monica, earning my master's in spiritual psychology. I was going out there and I was learning all these skills about how to go inside and transform my pains and my hurts and shine light and love on them so that I could come out whole, healed, and healthy. And so I was learning these things in California, and I was coming back and applying them in my real life, my day-to-day life, at work and at home and in my relationships. And what I found at work was I went from working as the wellness coordinator to a sports coordinator. So then I was doing the wellness floor, and I was also doing the sports coordinator, where I was helping out with basketball, the different youth games, the different adult leagues that was going on. And at the same time, I was getting certified in yoga, because I was already practicing on my own, but I was like, we can do yoga at the urban YMCA that I was working. I was like, we need to introduce yoga to our people. You know what I mean? Melanated people. It started with us in the first place. So I went and got certified, started teaching yoga. And I was still applying the skills that I was learning when I was going back to California, back and forth. A lot of these skills were just learning how to take in examining limiting beliefs that we might have about things that might hold us back. Also to take past hurts and pains that may keep us from moving forward, or that we can actually transform and transmute to look at it in a different way, to change our perspective about it, change the story about it, so it may help us moving forward. So I was learning these things, and I wound up becoming the sports director. That was my title, but I wasn't getting sports director pay. At the same time, I was going over to the University of Santa Monica. I was learning SelfWorth, and I knew that I was bringing more value than what they were able to pay me. And I was like, hey, I'm doing the same job that the guy was doing before me, better than he was, but I'm not getting paid as much as he was. And I was like, can we negotiate this? And they weren't willing to negotiate it. So 6 months before the end of that year, I was like, y'all gonna have to find someone else. I start looking for more jobs. I make phone calls, and one of my mentors who used to work at the Y, who was from Atlanta, shout out to Deontay, he's like, Bailey, I got a perfect job for you. Come on through. Up here in Atlanta, fill out the application. Me, scared, fear, afraid. Hang up the phone. I don't fill out the job application because I was afraid. I was like, I don't have the money to move out to Atlanta. That's a long move. That's a big move. I'm like, can't do that. First thing I can't do. 2 months go by. Deontay calls me again like, Bailey, what's up, man? I got a perfect job. You didn't fill out the application? Come on. Okay. Fill out the application. 2 hours later, get up the job, get the interview, go up there, second interview, get the job. I'm living in Atlanta. Bam. Working. Good. Great. Got the job. And around the same time, I was in love with this young lady. And I wanted to marry her. So I was like, I need to get her money because she's beautiful. Be with her. She had 2 daughters already. I was like, let me get my money so I can make this happen. That was a part of that. And then I get up here, and 6 months into living up here in Atlanta, I break up with a girl. On the 7th month, I lose my job. I'm not working for 4, 5 months. I'm struggling. I'm almost kicked out on the street. No car. It's freezing. I'm walking. Don't know what I'm going to eat. I'm fasting, not because of spiritual purposes, because I ain't got no money to get no food. But I made the most out of it. And one of the lessons that I learned, a few of the lessons that I learned, was one day I was in a barbershop. My barber was coming to my house, and I was just telling the man about how, you know, how challenging things had become and how I wanted to give up. And a lot of people were like, yo, you should just come on home. You know, mom dudes like, yo, just come home. Like, yo, I cut my cords about going home. Like, going home it's not an option. It wasn't an option. It never has been an option. Like, are you coming back home? You think you gonna move back to the crib? No, I get a house back at the crib, but I'm not moving back. And he was like, yo, B, like, one of the things you gotta remember when you're going through it, bro, is to keep going through it. Like, keep moving. Like, every day, just keep moving. So when I was going through those hard times, when I didn't know what to do, when I was feeling stuck, I take action. So I just move my body. So move your body. When you don't know what to do, when you like, I don't know what to do, you're stuck in your head and you're thinking about something, take action. Just move your body. Even if you walk, maybe you cut on some music, you dance, you don't know what to do. Move your energy, move. Because as you move your body, it doesn't give you enough time to put much focus and energy onto whatever you were thinking about and what you're overthinking. Okay? When you find yourself overthinking, take action. Take action. And that's what my barber told me to do, is like, B, no matter what, just keep moving, take action. So every day I made sure that I took a walk. In the morning, I didn't have a job to go to, but I knew I could get up and go for a walk, and that was my job. And like every day I went for a walk or a run to move my body, give my mind a chance to not be stressed out about whatever it is that I thought I had to manifest. And things fell in line. The second thing that I want to share with you all is you have to stay positive. You have to stay positive. You want to learn to lean to the positive. When things go wrong, lean to the positive. When things look wild, lean to the positive. When you have to frame something, when you have to give something a story, when you have to label something, when you have to say, hey, this is what happened to me. Listen to the story that you start to say out loud. And if that story is not leading you to the higher good or something better or greater and lifting you up, lean to the good. Find a way to lean to the good, positive. Lean over there. Because there's going to be wild times. It's not all like, life isn't a straight line. Like, it's not like, dude, that's death right there. Like, you're dead if everything's just the same. Like, if you're not growing, you die. So if everything's just a straight path, straight line, you're not alive. Life, and the life like, do, dee, dee, do, dee, 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 do, you super high, yay, dee, low. That's life. That's real life. You're alive. Learn to breathe through it. Circulate the energy. And be alright with wherever you at. Don't ever be too high. Don't ever be too low. That's why you lean into the good. Lean into the good. See, when I say lean into the good, watch this now. When things are negative, yes, you lean into the good. When things are, watch this, super good. When things are super good, guess what? Yeah, you want to lean yourself back to the negative. Why? Because you want to stay right here in the balance. Oh, hold on, man. Third, and final tool that I personally use. To practice being present. Practice creating space. Source, God, Creator, Jesus, Buddha, Allah. To come through you. Even now, as I slow down, I can feel my heartbeat in my chest. As I become ever present, by taking action, lean into the present, the positive present. And when things are going good, you might want to lean back into the negative. When things are going bad, you want to learn how to lean back into the positive. And why do you want to lean? Why do you want to lean? Because we want to learn to bend, ladies and gentlemen, but not break. You might be broke, but not poor. Again, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Bailey B. I am an enlightened entertainer. I love to entertain and educate at the same time with the purpose to inspire you to be your best self, teaching you how to turn your thoughts into action. Please like, share, and comment. Give me some feedback. Check out my website at www.baileybinspires.com. And if you love this Be the Blessing shirt, why don't you go and grab you a Be the Blessing shirt at www.betheblessingonline.com. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. Love, light, peace, and hair grease, and all that great stuff.